Oh, hey everyone, I was just sitting there chilling in me old Shadow robe, and we've got something to build. Is the Shadow the Hedgehog head bust Lego set. Now, this is awesome. Let's build it together right now. But before we get into that, of course, slap a like on it and hit subscribe. I'm a really small YouTuber, and you doing that really helps. I really appreciate it. Like, it's free, it costs you nothing. So yeah, let's put this Lego set together. Right, let's open this up. I'm very much looking forward to this. And, you know, if you are new around here, you're new to the channel, consider hitting the like for me. Consider hitting the subscribe, as I said. Small YouTuber, trying to undo a rather large box. Okay, I figured it out. It's those bits. Because a 31-year-old man cannot figure out how to open a box of Lego. So, well, here we are. Jeez, that's more than I thought it was going to be. Okay. So, let's start out with the manual. Okay, so it has a little bit of... Sorry, get those out of the way. It has a little bit of information about Shadow, Chaos Control. Since Shadow the Hedgehog emerged from the Space Colony arc in Sonic Adventure 2 2001, fans have embraced the popular Sonic the Hedgehog adversary. Shrewd, sharp, and haunted by his mysterious past, the ultimate life form is merciless in the pursuit of his goals, and nothing will stand in his way, not even Sonic. Okay, alright. Okay. Well, let's get into this. Let's start building it. So, I'm guessing we're going for this part here. So, we start with 1. That's always a good place to start, right? 1. There is also a base here. There is also an iconic headpiece. You know, we'll see that in a bit, I'm sure. So first off, number 1. Ooh la la. Okay. Oh, I'm already almost dropping things. Right, there we go. I'm turning the light on because I can't see anything. The lights off is great for like the videos and all that, but I swear to God, man, my eyesight is so bad. Okay, so I think this is like a tool that you use for the build. So, okay, that's cool. Let's start out with, we've got this base here, and we need to insert this onto it. So we'll do that right in the center there. And then we attach 3 of, not these slopey ones. Where's the slopey ones at? So 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And then we need to put this one on the other side. There. Wonderful. Then we're going to fill it in with these red bits. There we go. Okay, next we're going to put these corner units on top of there. Oh, I can already see how this base is forming. This looks really cool. This is gonna, I don't know how big this is. I really do not know how big this bust is going to be. But I'm very excited. You know me, guys. The living embodiment of Shadow the Hedgehog. Just not as much edge. So next we need to build 4 of these. And those in together like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then we can place those in the center on these raised bits facing outwards. Then we need to put these on top. No, I dropped it in the hole. There we go. So 4 of these, and voila. There we go. Okay. I'm going to keep this side facing to me because I feel like it will be handy. Okay, then we need to get these ones here. And pop them in. There we go. Fixing mistakes. Like the mistake of my life. So now we need to drop the rings in there, apparently. Why the rings? Why did we drop them in there? Okay. The rings are in. I don't know why we've placed the rings in there. But okay. Then we need to get this one here. Put that in the middle. And lay that on top. Which will kind of seal this bit together. There we go. Okay. Sweet. It has rings in it. So we're going to get this part here and whack that on top. Right, so attach that there. And then that goes at the bottom of that there. Yep, no, there it goes. We attach that there. We attach that into there. This is what happens when you're partially blind and you try and build Lego, kids. Voila! Let's shadow the hedgehog stand. Okay. Let's move on to the next part, which is bag 2. Oh, lots of bits in this one. Okay. So we need to get a side-on black brick. That one goes there. Then we need to get 2 of these strange automobile type ones and place those there. You know what I mean by automobile, right? It kind of looks like the framing of like a wheel axis or something. Okay, so we've placed this one underneath there. You know what? I'm taking this hood down. I'm taking the hood down. Look, I love my shadow robe. I love wearing it for the videos. It's so difficult to see. So difficult. So we'll get 2 of these. It's here. And we will attach 2 white studs and a brown thing on top. Oh wait, I think it's the gold rings. Okay, let's pop those on. Then we need these 2 beige ones. And we're going to put them together. Oh, sorry, I did forget with this one. We have to put these parts onto here. You can see that there. And it's starting to come along a little bit. Plonk those on top. Next, we need to turn it over and find the black square. We're going to pop that into the bottom. There we go. Then, this bit looks complicated. Okay. On that underside, we're going to do 1. That's number 2. And that is numero 3. Then we do the exact same on the other side. So that up there. that one there. And that one. And there we have... I don't know what part of Shadow this is, but I'm digging it. So, we move on to the next part, which is... we put this here. Wonderful. We put two of these long blue ones down. That's one. And that is two. Snap that into place. Wonderful. Maybe I should use that tool at some point that it came with. We'll see how this progresses. And then put that on at the end. Wonderful. It's looking more like almost like, kind of like a bike or something of that nature at the moment. Put this through it. There we go. And the same. Ah! 1 second. There we go. Little course correction. Pop that one in there. I'd basically got that all the wrong way around on the bottom side of this, but now that's looking good. Next, we're going to take these and we're going to push them all the way through up until the end. So that's one. And that is two. Then on the end of those, we want to put pink ones. So those. And of course, where did I just put it? And they are going to go down on the side, it would seem. One over from there. Okay, so we place these on here, and then you have to line them up and push it back into it. Oh, there is a danger of them popping off like that. That's happened to me twice now. But it does take a bit of maneuvering, I'll give you that. It might actually be better to kind of leave it out slightly already. See what I mean? Butterfingers. Although, you know, I am really struggling with this Lego, as I do with most of these Lego sets I build, so don't take my Lego advice. But also bear in mind, I am partially blind. So, you know, I kind of can't see very well. These are really good sets though, to be fair. I'm really enjoying this, and of course there will be links down in the description to go get your own from the Lego store. So, you know you want to be checking that out. It's kind of funny because it's almost giving me like base of Shadow's motorbike vibes, but hey ho, who knows what this is going to lead to. I've never built one of these busts before, so I'm really not sure. Next we need to attach this to the top. You know what, we're going to say it'll work because that is what it tells us to do. Do the same there, pop that in. And then on the end, we have these parts here, which I'm gonna slam down. That's one. And here is the other one. And on top of that, we're gonna add two more of these axis type parts. So let's plonk those on top. What do you guys think right now, looking at it? I'm starting to think maybe this is part of the head. Perhaps the bit between, you know, his eyes, but I'm really not sure. Then we need to add these grey parts on the bottom here. Then we will go on top of those. This is definitely like chunkying up now. I'm wondering how big this thing's going to be in all honesty. So next we'll go a red brick on top of here, the long white brick behind that. And then these two long bricks on the side. There. Let's just get it in line. Make sure I don't screw it up. Wonderful. Two more axis parts to go on top. Wonderful axis. Then 2 of these blue parts, 1 from the end, a little bit of Maria on this. I like that. A little bit of Maria just in time for Sonic X Shadow Generations, which thankfully is the sponsor of today's video. I'm not sponsored by Sega. I'd love to be, you know. I don't work there anymore, so that would be cool. I don't think Sega actually sponsor creators. If they do, ever do in the future, hey guys, remember you love me, and I just want to spread the good name of our Lord and Savior, Sonic the Hedgehog, you know? So think about it. So you put these strips on here. Voila, there we go. That's looking pretty neat. Bag number 3, which has a smaller bag inside it full of surprises. Right, this will forever be known as my little pile, and this will be my big pile. And with this, we may have some organization during this wonderful build. I mean, we had to at some point, right? Yeah, we was saying before about Sega, like, I know a lot of people that have worked on this Sonic Lego collab, and they're genuinely such lovely people. Like, they had such time for me at Sega, and all my autistic ramblings about Sonic, and like, look, a lot of you out there get it, didn't you? Like, you can't read the social cues, and then you can kind of read them afterwards, and it's like, oh god, I was embarrassing myself talking about Sonic there for a good while, but just such lovely people that never made me feel bad for it and wanted to listen to what I had to say. Well, maybe not always wanted to listen, but they heard what I had to say. And in all honesty, like, I'd like to think in my own little way, I've helped influence a few decisions, should we say, a few like merch decisions. And I mean, they may be watching this and be like, get real, but yeah, no, I through the people I know that worked on these Lego sets, I got to feel maybe the most connected I did with the franchise whilst working there. Maybe second to Frontiers, because, you know, Frontiers took a toll on me. Took a genuine toll on me. Which I will talk about one day. I think it's important that I talk about it, and it was through absolutely no fault of Sega. But that whole game kind of messed me up on the road to its launch. So, but I have such incredible memories with it. As I've always said, you know, I'm Here and Breakthrough It All are such big songs to me because of what they symbolize and what I was going through at the time, how difficult I was finding things, and you know, that wonderful team behind these incredible Lego products, they made me feel just as included in things as I did when I was helping with the demo deployment of Sonic Frontiers at, God, where was it? Eurogamer? No, it's not Eurogamer, is it? EGX? Comic Con. I got to help out a little bit at Comic Con. Paris Games Week, things like that. So that's pretty cool. That's a memory I'll always hold dear to my heart. You know what? This is definitely starting to look like something resembling an eyebrow, I will have you know. And Shadow has such a prominent brow, wouldn't you agree? Such a prominent brow. This is just me singing sweet nothings about Shadow the Hedgehog while building Lego. He's the fucking coolest. Like, honestly, I know I get the Sonic love, I do. God, no one gets it more than I do. Let's be real for a minute. Shadow is the coolest character. And like, I get if Sonic is your favourite, He was mine for a good while too. You know, Knuckles kind of fought with him a little bit for that spot, but Sonic was up there. Sonic and Knuckles were my guys. And then along came Shadow. And he just became my favourite character in all of fiction. Like, this is the thing that I don't think people understand. Like, seeing Keanu and the trailer and, you know, all this jazz. Like, for us Sonic fans, us, like, proper hardcore, I was about to say hard school, since when is that saying? Us hardcore Sonic fans, like, this is just, this ain't the fearless year of Shadow, I'll tell you that for nothing. This is the fearless year of us, the Sonic community, because Shadow fans are eating at this moment in time, and I cannot blame them for doing so, because they're eating on good shit. Right, then we get these two. And we attach them here, I think. So, okay, so they slot into the back there. He's definitely looking more kind of head-like. Okay, next we're going to get this long blue one and two of the brown studded ones. And with those brown ones, we're going to put them round to the side so that we can put a bar or something through, and then from there we're going to get this black one. We're going to plonk that down like that behind that. Then we're going to take this here, attach it there. Brown part, we're going to attach one of these lipped pieces, two of these arched pieces to the side, followed by this green bit. Followed by this green bit on the edge. There we go. Wonderful. Magical. So next up, we're going to add these green flat ones down here. And please, there we go. Disaster averted. Please, can they actually need to be there? Because these ones can be quite difficult to take off without pinging off. And I've lost that bit again. But if this pings off, I will lose it permanently. Let's get some thoughts and prayers in the comment section if we can. Then we're going to get some blue studs on top. Attach that black strip to the back. That's down securely. Okay. Looking at this, I wasn't aware there were one of these included. A green. Go in the top there. Who knows what this bit is for, honestly. Like, I'm impressed. So then we got to get those arm type components that we had previously. So there's one, and where is the other one? Okay, so we need to slot this red bar through like that, and then these attach on the side. So there's one, there is two. So they come off like that. Then we get these pieces here, and we slot one of these on there, and then we need to do the same with the second one. I've just noticed the awful creaking from my desk, and I apologise. But what can you do? This is my workspace. So those then slot in on the sides there. Voila! And then it would appear this attaches on top of this part, and it looks like that. So, not quite looking like Shadow's head yet, but I could see how this could turn there, 100%. Let's move on to the next part, shall we? So we have these two bridge parts. We're going to put a blue stud on the end of each one. These on the end of each one. Voila! And then from there, to them, we're going to take these purple bits, and we're going to attach another one of these corner units. One. And where's the second one? There it is. We get the second one in the right position. There we go. And then we place those like that, so it's facing away by the look of it. And then we need to add one of these there, and another one, I take it, on this one. Then it appears both of them require one of those. It's a very peculiar way to build a head. But I have to be honest, I dig it. I like it. Because, you know, how else do you build such like a circular shape? I wouldn't want to build something that was necessarily hollow. I don't think that would be very cool. And do you know what? Like, it's not a simple build. And that's what I kind of like about it, you know? Thought has been put into this. And it takes thought to complete it. And I think that's always the thing with Lego, I think. Like, I built a lot of Lego as a kid, right? And then when I saw this announcement that, you know, Sega were doing this Sonic Lego, I was very excited to collect Lego. I've got to be completely honest with you. I was very, very excited to be building some Lego. But like, this is something that these sets will go into box, and I will build them with my kids one day. They're not having this one though. This one is for me. This one is all for me. So we pop that on there, that on there. This is very strange. And then we'll have another yellow one to cap it off. Are we building the eyes, maybe? Okay, alright. Then we get one of these. That goes down the side there. Not that one. Is the other one, which is this one. Okay, so I think I jumped the gun on the other one, but let's find out. So first we'll pop this one on. So it goes one from the edge there. Yep, that looks about right. So that slots into there. And then if we go back to the one I was making earlier, which I don't think is too far along from where it really needs to be, in all honesty. So whack that there. So that needs to be turned. Looks like that. Okay, and then we Then we take this part and we place it up there with the corner in like the parallel corner to the previous one. So it's like that. That beneath it, yeah, it's looking good. So then I'll get this one, plonk it down, that one on top there, one of those there, red dot on the end, another cream overhanger on the top. Then we'll take that part and we'll whack that bit in, and that one will go there, creating this. So this is what it looks like right now. It's got a Chaos Emerald in there. I'm really interested to see how this turns into Shadow. It definitely looks like Shadow from a colours point of view, so yeah. The finishing touches to this are, we'll add these green ones on the end here. Slot those on. Then, I can't think there's much left of this bag. We have to take this strip here, attach these bendable ones. So attach those onto there. Then on this side, we want to plonk down both halves of this circle, just like so. And then I want to get another one of those raised blocks, plonk that just on top of there in front of the circle. And then we have one of these red doubles in front of that circle again. Voila. And then we'll attach those on top first. Attach that onto there. The wrong way around, see? What am I doing? It's the other way around, that way. And then from there, we're just going to gently plonk that down. with no explosions necessary. Maybe another, but let's hope not, right? There we go. Don't worry, there isn't an explosion hazard from this Lego. I'm just not coordinated at all. Okay, so now on here, we're gonna stick that on, followed by these two pieces. So that one will go there. And that one will go there. And on top of that, we're going to add two of these parts that come over the side. That's one, and that is two. Make sure that's properly inserted into place. And then, does that go on top or around to the side? Okay, that's fine. Behind, even. See, the right terminology came out in the end. There we go. Behind. And voila. Now, we need this piece to go right there, leaving two holes at the bottom. Next is this part. And this one here, and it will just slot on top. Voila, and then that go directly in the center of that circle that we built earlier. Make sure that's secure. There we go. Then behind that we have this long strip which goes right up against it there. Part we just put in, and to the side of that we'll add two of the little red strips. Then finally we get these two, one of those yellow strips, kind of neon yellow strips from what I can tell, but again, really bad eyesight. Judge for yourself. They could be white for all I know, and it's just the light from my Shadow the Hedgehog Chaos Control First Four Figures statue beaming down and changing the colour, but who knows, right? And then I will attach those to the side of it, leaving a row. If I'm looking at it from that way, yeah, that one needs to be there. Wunderbar. And that one needs to be there. And there we have it. I believe that is the end of bag 3. Let's move on to bag 4. Okay, I'm back, but I ditched the road. Bag 4. Now this definitely feels like the weightiest bag of the bunch, and I see lots of bits here that I think I can identify as parts of his face. Yeah, there's definitely his iconic little growl. So let's open these mini ones, and these will be full of minis, I'm sure, so we'll keep them kind of off to the side a little bit. Okay, so first off, we're getting one of these, popping that underneath it. And then there should be another type in here. Ah, okay, right. So we get one of these, and we pop it under there. And then we get another one of these, and we pop it under there. And then we get one of these, and we pop it under there. Wonderful. And then we plonk that directly. Oh, I can see it now. The face is starting to come together, kind of. So I'm guessing I'm going to do the same on the other side. That one there. That one there. No, I put those two there. Whoopsie me. So I put them on that side. I was getting a bit confused on that there. And then that on that side. And then that will place there. So there's a tiny gap in between, and I don't know how that gap will be filled, but we will find out. So then we'll take this part here, take this small cream strip, and we'll get that strip dead in the center there. Then I get the brown one, put that on there, and then we have what appears to be these bridging parts. So let's give that a go. So we'll do I believe it's 2 white, 2 black. Well, 4 white and 4 black, but two on each side. So there we go. So we've got all of those parts attached, and then we're going to get this part, and we're going to attach it at the back there. Now we have this part here. So from there, we're going to take a flat black square, pop that there. Then this white bar will go across there. And we need 2 perfect thin black sheets to go over the top. Looking fabulous. From there, we also want to get a grey brick, put a cream flat on it, and place that on the underside. There we go. Right, so now we need to take these parts, attach that on the side, and that on the side, but facing upwards like that, and that will go just in front here as so, and then we'll build the second one the same way. So one of those snap into place, one of those facing upwards like that, and we'll plop that on that side there. Wonderful. Then we're going to take this part here, attach one of those, followed by one of those, and plonk that there. Wonderful. No idea what this goes to, but you know, we're going to find out together. That's the beauty of it. I love Lego, man. Lego is just, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun to be had when building a Lego set. And, you know, you get to sit here and watch me build it, which is, you know, so nice of you. I can tell you love this. So seeing as you're here, hit subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know that you are with me in this time of need. For you see, I am small YouTuber. And when people leave comments and subscribe and things of that nature, does so much for a small YouTuber like me, you know. It goes a very long way. So I really would appreciate that. Thank you. Just you can see the button right there. Go on, touch it. I'll give you a second to just go and touch the subscribe button quickly. Okay. There we go. That's built. So then that goes in between, but I don't quite understand how. Okay, so that slots into there, and it is starting to look a bit more like our boy Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, alright, let's move on to the next page. Pop that there. So we need to get one of these parts here, whack that, one of those pieces on there. On the side of that, we're going to add some of these smaller ones. So one of those there. And another one of those on there. Oh, it goes inwards like that. Okay. And then we attach another one of those lips on top. There we go. And then we get one of these pieces and we attach it. Okay, so we attach that onto that part there. And on the side of that, we put one of those. So now it's looking like that. Then we need to get one of these. Now I believe it is the one with the piece that comes off it. And that will go up the bulk of there. Till I drop it. Let's try it again. So that will go up there. Okay, and then we need one of those blanking plates there. Oh, okay. So it's got that little hook on it. That is going to go... Oh. So that goes on those bits that I originally thought could be the eyes. but clearly, you know, are not. I have just broken it. Let me fix it. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. So, next one. And we're going to do a very similar thing again with those rounded parts. Okay, alright. We are looking good so far. I can definitely see the shadow aspects of it coming through. From here, we need 2 small black bricks, which should be these 2 here. And then we need to get one of these specially slanted parts. Okay, so then we need to get these and put those in there. This has got to be the most fiddly part of the set, I think, is these eye bits, because they just come off constantly in the build. All worth it in the end, I'm sure, but pain while you're trying to build it. But then I suppose this isn't a playing set at all. This is very much a display on your coffee table set, which, you know, I intend to. So also doesn't help that I can't see worth a damn. Hey. Put that on there. There we go. Pop those in. Not sure what they will be used for, but I'm sure we'll find out. Okay. So with this next bit, we need to take these sections here and attach those down there. Just there on those bits by the eyes. So let's get the second one in. Okay, so that's those bits attached. Then we need some flat ones. So then these ones here with the ledge on them. They go 1 and then 2. Right on the edges, and then those ones go in just on the end there. I can see why they give you a tool for this, because some of these parts can be quite fiddly, and like I've broken it multiple times and had to. I actually found it easier to take part of it off just then to put part of it on. So I think the tool probably is handy for those who may use it. I, however, do not claim to be a smart human being. When it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog, I know everything, but yeah, I wouldn't call me the smartest individual in life. I'm not dumb, but I wouldn't be calling me the, you know, the new Einstein either. I mean, how long has this video gone on so far? You already know that. Attach that part on top there. This is really, besides that just coming undone, this is really coming together now to look a lot like the Edgy McHedgy. Like, it is really coming along. 3, 4. Then we need this long piece here. We will attach this to the center. And the top end, we'll add this part. A crab meat on there. Okay. Sure, why not? I like there's like little Easter eggs built into this, like the Chaos Emerald and whatnot. And a little crab meat. That's kind of cool. I rate that. Again, I have some very creative friends. Oh my god. I have some very creative friends that come up with some very creative stuff. And I'm loving it so far, not gonna lie. So then we slide that onto this shoe type deal. And then we're going to take 4 of these here. And we're going to slide those along the pole there. Then another one of those. And then I need another one of the... Oh my god, that's come off again. Stay on. There we go. And then finally we need a boot type one. which I believe I got from my smaller pal. But maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I got it from the big... Oh, no, there it is. Stupid me. And we're going to close that loop off with what looks like a shoe on the other end. We're now going to place that on one side of this pink maroon brick here. Do we think that's a Rouge reference? I think so. I think so. That, as I said, there's definitely references in this, which are really cool. Like, they've really gone the extra mile with this thing. I mean, the fact that we've got this before Sonic, I'm over the moon. You know, Shadow is better, as I said before in this video. Shadow is king. We attach those bits onto there, and we get that, and we attach that. To the front there. Okay, so now we take these long arching bits here, plonk them on one side, plonk them in the other. I'm thinking this is going to be nose related, maybe? Who knows? Like, it's been one of the most fun parts about this. Like, what part am I building? A lot of fun. It's kept me entertained for, I mean, several hours. In all honesty, like, you guys obviously see the much shorter version of this, but yeah, I've been at this a while. This part here goes on there to kind of finish that off. Then we need to get one of these, two of these, so one in that end, one in that end. Okay, then we need to add this big chonky boy. Right, so now we have two of these. Not quite sure what they're for, but let's find out. We're going to attach them to this main section. These will attach into there. So those two in there, snap in. And those two in there. Hey, there we go. Looking good. Okay, so that part. Will then go on the back. Okay, so we get this part. Put it on there. Like that. Then we attach these two. Oh, no, that's not in properly. That there. And then these two across there. 1 and 2. So it's like that. Then we add... Oh, no, I did it wrong. Of course I did. We do that. Put that on top. Then we add these. Secure those on there. Then we get this one. And we put it across there. Oh, we will get it across there when we maneuver it correctly. There we go. Pop that one there. And then we get this. And we attach it on top. And there we have a spine. Little old spine. So we're going to attach that to the clip at the back. Okay, so looking at this, it looks like we've got what I think are going to be the eyes in this one, if my predictions are correct. Okay, so we're going to get one of these brown bits, attach the black curved one there. Then we're going to take this small green and we're going to place that on top there. Right, I think. And then finally we're going to take this part here and we're going to attach that onto there. And then we make a second one of those, but the other way round. There we go, 2 of them. So that one goes there. And then this one. And I'll take that bit off again. I will say there are definitely some bits on this that I'm like, would it not have made sense to put that piece in before this piece? But, you know, I don't make Lego at the end of the day, so I don't know. They probably know better than I do. It's all coming apart, so be right back. Okay, so then we need to add these here to, I believe, these corners. Is that where they're going? There. And one there. And then we need one of those axle type ones again. And with this, we need to get, 2 of those. There should be another one lying around. That one there. And then that one there. Then we need 2 long pink and 2 long black. So 2 long pink. And then 2 long black. Kind of shiny ones. That should be 4 studs long, which are here. So on these we need to do, for one, black that side, pink that side, looking rather emo, I won't lie to you, very very MGK. And one that side and one on that side. Then we need to take Shadow's face here. And we're going to place those down. Ah! If they stick, we'll place them down. It's the problem, I don't want to apply any pressure to this because of breaking it. And I guess that's what the tool is for. So really, it's my own fault for not using the tool. But hey ho, I mean, these parts keep falling off. These bits on the side of the eye. Doesn't matter what I do, they come off with a touch. But I have a feeling they're about to get sealed in. Right, now that we have one, let's put the second one in. So that kind of snapped into place beautifully, but I think what I was doing wrong is I was treating it like it wasn't. I was treating it like it was flat and not diagonal. So again, I just got the tool and kind of pushing it down until it locks into place. There we go. I think that's both on. Awesome. Next, looks like we're getting the eyes. So we're getting one of these white blocks and we are cornering off the outside of one of these red ones. Then we're going to place one of these in between, plonk that piece onto there, and we're going to get one of these white circles and put it just up from the bottom there, so there's one hole left. Then we are looking for a very specific part, and then we're going to place that on top. There, now that is looking like someone's eye. So we're then going to take that and carefully, I say, apply it to the model, and the other eye part comes off. Yay! Let's clamp this one down for one. Wonderful. And then for the millionth time, reattach that part there. There we go. I'm sure you'll hold for another 2 minutes or so. And we'll do the same with this one. This is really coming along now. I'm really seeing the shadow in this one. Now that's slightly different to that one, I think. Yes, I have placed it wrong. That would be why. Set that out. Oh, lost that white bit. So again, pop that into Butterfingers. Pop that into there. And then pop that. So that's got to be straight across the two of them to cover them. Perfect. Another eye. And we shall attach that right there. And look at him. He's really looking cool, you know. I'm loving this. Awesome. Okay. The eyes are on. And now, apparently, it is time to place out. For God's sake. Alright, let's place it on the base. Then we're taking this red bit, adding a black brick to the side, and your slanted down matte one. And there. Looking like we got another spine, folks. We've got to get 2 of these, pop those on the back, and then we need to add 2 3-sets, and we need to leave that hole there, that stud there, sorry. Then we're going to need a long red one, and we're going to plonk that down on top there. And then to smooth it off, we need one of these here. Then we need to get 2 flat black ones on these parts at the back. There we go. And then we need to add these on the corresponding sides. These slanty boy bits. I'm assuming that's the correct order round for them. And that's looking like a pretty cool spine, I won't lie to you. Small 1, 2, 3, bit of yellow in it. Another yellow behind. And we close that off with a black 2-set. Then we place one of these yellowish ones on top, making sure it can poke out of the sides. We then need to get our red tube and, well, our red pipe in this tube. And we're going to attach it into there. Next, we've got one of these here. I'm going to pop a black stud on top of it there. Then I need this longer curved boy. That is going to go on top there. And then this needs to go on the side of this, to the yellow part. Then we need to do the same all over again. So we're going to get one of these bits. We're going to put a black stud at the bottom there. Larger slanted one. This is going to take some figuring out again, because this one is stumping me a little bit, you know. I had a double stud, which is why it wasn't fitting together. So well done me. Got that. Then we throw that on top. Then we throw that on that side. Then we do one of those and one of those. So I forgot a bit there, which is that shiny bit, which I need to make sure I do on this one. So it's I'll do it the other way actually. I'll pop it on another 2. Get another 2 and another blank. We're going to pop that on top of there. And then we're going to plank that on top of there. And that will go on the other side. So, make sure those grey bits are facing up. And connect the 2. Voila! I'm guessing this is going to be another spine of some degree. So on this side, we're going to put 2 of these. 1 there. And another one there. Then we're going to go for one of these. And it's got to come down there. And we'll block it off with a red one at the end. And then that will insert into this one here. Which instantly came out. So we'll just fix that up. Okay, right, I'm just going to slot that in like that. Then that should give me a bit more leverage to attach there. And then this wonderful contraption will slot into the back of Shadow here. Now, where the hell is that going? Oh, okay, so that goes in there. Ooh, okay. We have big spine. Luckily, here is one I built earlier. So we will just attach that there. There we go. Second one attached. And we have our 2 spines. Bag 6. So this one is looking pretty similar to the last one in terms of, I believe this is more spines for the edgy boy. So let's build this up, shall we? Let's put that there. Get one of those. Start to feed it through. And then get one of the tubes. Click that in. Place a black 2 set on top. A yellow one on top. So we have 2 of these parts here. What I'm actually going to do is I am once again going... Well, I'm going to build 2 of them at the same time so that we can get to the point where we don't have to go back and rebuild everything. Well, not rebuild everything, but build a second one from scratch. So, 1 and 2. I'm going to get the tube. And then we can do these. So they've both got a black stud in them. Then we need 2 of these overarching ones there, like we did with the previous spines. It's all coming together. Next, these grey ones here. And we will place those on there. Wonderful, it's really coming along. Now, single black square and a slanty one on each side. Voila, then we need 2 squares, 2 matte black strips. So, one there, that's him. Snap that in, and then we're going to place those along that side on both. Now, I know it's not telling me to do both, but I can almost guarantee they will then send me back to do it again with the second one. So, pretty sure this was the right call. So, then we're going to take this and we are going to attach it to the yellow brick like we did last time. Then to the side of that, we'll have black steppy down ones. I know there's a better term than the one I'm using, steppy down one, but I mean, you get it, right? You get the implication. Okay, so I've actually built both of those attaching parts. So now let's do both spines at the same time as well. So we're going to do the 3 into the base of the 4 on both of those. Wonderful. And then I'm going to get the brown ones, do them one from the top, 1, 2. Second one goes in there. And then we want to attach these long ones. So one on there. And one up there. So we've got those two. Then we'll be inserting the yellow rod into the back of each one. Then on the end of each of these, we'll need one of these. This black one will go into the side of the red one. On top of both, we'll cap them with one of these triangular ones. And we will plonk that on the very edge of these. One there. And one there. Wonderful. Then we have to fill these up with yellows again. So 3, 4. There we go. Woo. And then on this one, that's going to keep coming apart. There we go. Reattach that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It really doesn't like that one to start. You've really got to give that a go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now on both of these, we're going to close them in with big boy spines. This side first. Followed by this side. Same on this one. Just insert that in first. And do that one. So we've got 2 of them. Then both will require 2 of these ones. Come on there. Then we need 3 strips for each side. From the back, I'm going to plonk the red one into the end of both spines. And then we're going to cover those 2 holes there with a flat red again. And then we're going to add these parts here. So that one on that side. That one will go in there. And where's my last one? There it is. That will go in there. And then that's looking wonderful. Add these 2 pieces to the back here. There we have it. So then we can attach those onto these. We're just going to go right first time without any breakages. That would be wishful thinking, right? There we go. That's 1, and that is 2, and they will go up here. So we'll place that spine in there, and this spine down here, and we have Shadow with all 4 spines. I mean, he's really coming along, man. This is looking really cool, and I believe we're on to the final bag now. Okay, it's time for the final bag. Okay, so we're going to get this brown 4-piece and attach it to this corner unit, and we've got to make 2 of these. So grab that second part, so we'll attach the other one there. Okay, and after we've attached that one to there, we attach that to there, And then we put the second one on top here. That will go directly on Shadow's head. Up here. There we go. Okay, then here. On this one, we're going to take that white piece and we're going to attach that on the end. Then on the end of that, we're going to attach this little upwards hook. And then on the end, we're going to stick that on. And that will go right up there. So, I have a feeling we're going to be hooking something to that. Next, we're going to take this red one, put this green one with a slit on top. Then we're going to take this black curvature and we're going to pop that into there. Like that, there we go. Then we're going to pop this black curvature on the end of that and we're going to place it directly next to the piece we just put down. Like so. Then we're going to do the exact same with the other side and whack it into those bits there on the black curvature. And we're going to stick that on the other side. I have a feeling we're working on the center spine, perhaps the ears, which is always a fun prospect. Here, these transparent green ones, and we're gonna pop a stud into the bottom, and we're gonna build two of those. Let's find the other one. It's here. Green stud is here. And we're going to do the same. Pop that in the bottom. Then I need two of these orange parts. And we are going to place those directly in front. Okay, so first off, we're going to pop these little transparent contraptions down here, and then we're going to place these two dead in front. There we go, slotted into place. Then we're going to take these parts here and we are going to put those around. No, don't fall off. Okay, so once again I realized I had made a critical mistake, so I need to push those base parts out a bit further. So I've done that, and I can reattach those, and then these will fit beautifully around the side. So then we have an assortment of smaller parts here. We're going to slot that yellow part on top of there, which has a hinge on it. Then to the side of that hinge, we will place these hooked boys. Just get those in. And then in front, we will place these red ones. Okay, so now we need to go and do this with two of these corner units. Cover up the yellow there and just leave the hook. Then we will put a straight line behind that. And then these two steppy downy ones, which will go on the black, on the green parts there, sorry. And yeah, it's, I can kind of see it now. Well, obviously I can see it, but like all the little colors that you see throughout, they get lost underneath like a sea of Lego. And it's do you know what, I'm not very good at this, and as I said, like I can't really see at the moment. So this build has taken me hours and hours over a few sessions, and it's just like, it's because I can't see, so I can't see the parts. So this video is already going to be quite long already, but like you have no idea how long this is. But this is a really engaging set. Like it really works your brain, and I am really enjoying it. It's definitely the coolest looking set I've built, and I built a lot of Lego as a kid. But this right now is just like the best Lego set I could have asked for. So we're going to set this black part, and we're going to put 2 of these slidey ones on. I swear to God, some of my verbiage in this video has been that of an absolute child. Like, what the hell is a Downey? Like Robert Downey Jr.? Just awful English on me in this video. Okay, let's add what I'm sure is going to be quite an important part. Well, no, spine. His downward arrow, we'll say. It's not an arrow. I don't know what to call it, really. Let me know in the comments, what would you call the red portion on Shadow's head? Because I almost called it an arrow. And he's not Aang. This is not The Last Airbender. Massive love to The Last Airbender and Aang and Korra and that. But yeah, what would you call it? Because I have no idea. Okay, so we pop the little arms in. And yep, I figured this is going to go into the yellow part, the yellow bar from earlier. To reveal a very, very shadowy boy. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. Okay, let's keep going, because I really don't think we have far to go on this one. So we're taking one of these and putting a black flat on the end of it. Then we have to get 2 of these arches. There we go. We put those branching ones there. Then we're taking what looks like a picture frame piece, and we're putting another flat 2 on top. Then getting one of these tubular ones and putting that there. Then we're going to whack that there. On top of that, we'll go this pink disc. Snap that right into place. Then I'm going to attach these to both sides of the pink circle. Okay, that's the right way up. And then I'm going to take this part and stick that on top of there. So we attach those green ones to there, add the yellow one on top, 3rd green one. There we go. So that's a strange looking contraption. Then we need to get these over edging bits and put those on top of the green. Then we're going to put black 2 flat into the bottom of that. Then these 2 bits are going to plug into that there. That's looking interesting. And then we'll get 2 red squares, pop those on either side. And then we're going to attach this to a wonderful, what I think is going to be his ear, but I don't know, man. I don't know at this point. This set has surprised me at multiple points where I thought it was going to be one part of it and it was a completely different part, which is a lot of fun, to be fair. So not complaining about that at all, but never know really what to expect on this thing. Then one of these corner bits will go onto each side. Voila. Then I'm going to attach this one here on the end. I think actually this might be the main spine. I don't know. We'll find out together. So then we need to get these smaller little 2 pieces, add a 1 stud onto the end of 2 of them. Okay. And that has then got to attach on here with the raised part on the outside. Let's just let me do it this way around. That's easier. Go, pop that on there. And then one of these as well. Another 2 down on each side. Then behind that, we're going to put these 2, which are going to hang off the back slightly. And then this part goes onto those. And then we're going to put that on the end of here, making this quite large. I think, yeah, this is the main spine. Yeah, I just got a sneak peek at the following page. This is the spine. So we're going to attach these here on the side of those double knot ones. So once we attach those, we turn this way. So I'm going to attach that one on the side there, the kind of curved one, and then bring this one down here. Then on this side, that one in there. I can definitely see how this is going to form the spine. Okay, so I'm going to put these on the sides, but I realised I've actually forgotten an important step that we must quickly carry out in order for our shadow to look perfect. These very sleek parts here to the sides, just to make it look a bit more edgy, you know, like a bit more edge on the actual spine, which is important. And then voila, I'm pretty sure we are cooking now. So we need to get this bit, which I'm sure we can all recognize, and plonk that down into the back there. Then I want to get this long piece and I want to slot that in there. So I want to go about halfway into the Duplo brick, so that you see it's kind of like a Duplo, well, not a Duplo, like a square brick style. And then I'm going to plonk that red in there to fill the void. Then on top of that, we need to add this, leaving 2 holes on the edge. Then on either side of that, we are going to whack down shadows red, always a delight. And then on the front, we've got this piece here. This is looking very shadow. I just wish, the only thing I'm noticing here is the different shade of maroon in the, well, like it's more of a maroon in the print than on the actual Lego pieces themselves. But it's still the coolest Lego set, so I can't really complain. We're going to put that like that, attaching it to the overarching bit we built earlier. Cement that down. Yeah, looking good. And now we slot this onto the back. Now this is the other thing, they don't tell you where to slot it, which is slightly worrying. Okay, and now it is the moment of truth. Will it slot in? It's slot in. Damn! Shadow is looking awesome. We just gotta get a few more bits done on him, I think, now, which would be the ears and the nose. Okay, so for this next part, we got to take both sides of an ear, attach there, then other side in, 2 sections of the ear, which is then covered by one of these. So yeah, it'll be that way around, of course it will. Slot in like that. Wonderful. And then we have to put this on top. This grey one here, which has a little hook attached perfectly to the head. And we will have, I believe, oh no, we still need to do the nose. I'm jumping the gun. Jumping the gun. I don't think that's the nose. I think he does have an actual extended nose that comes outwards. So let's get that bit undone. Of course, that would get stuck in there. Pop that on there. 2 sections of ear. Then put the casing on again. And we have 2 whole completed ears. And they will simply go, just checking how it goes in. 1 and There we have it. We have the ears on Shadow. Then it would appear finally it's time for us to build a nose. So, again, sorry Shadow. We're going to pop a flat round on top of a large round. Okay, on top of that, we're going to build that with the hooks inwards, where it's got like a bay hook type thing, and then on the other side we'll put that, and there we have it, guys. Shadow the Hedgehog in all of his glory. This has been such a fun set to build. Yeah, let's talk about it, you know, in the full face quickly. Well, guys, I am very happy. This is an absolutely awesome set. It really challenged me. It kept me engaged. It wasn't an easy set to build. And the results are just fantastic. I mean, look at my boy. I love to see Shadow getting the love, as you know, and I think he looks absolutely amazing in this. Just awesome job by the team at Sega. And the team at Lego, of course, for putting this together. Absolutely incredible. I seriously recommend you pick it up, particularly for the older Sonic fan like myself, which I know, to be honest, I think at this point, like, half the fan base is about my age, looking at Sonic Symphony. So if you're looking for something good to spend an afternoon doing with a loved one and having an awesome display piece at the end of it, this is the one. Now, I'm not sponsored by Sega or Lego or anyone like that. I'm an ex-Sega employee. I'm not sponsored, but you know, I really would recommend this product. So I will leave a link down in the description for the Lego store, so you can go and pick this up yourself. I don't have a discount code or anything for you because, as I said, it's not a sponsored video. But thank you so much for watching and being on this journey for me. This like 6-hour journey. Again, I'm partially blind at the moment. I think I've mentioned enough times, but I'm kind of temporarily partially blind because of diabetes. So yeah, that wasn't easy for me to find parts. The majority of that was me trying to find parts. But I really do appreciate you tuning in. Hey, you got this far. If you're not subscribed, consider hitting subscribe. If you consider hitting subscribe. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. You guys make this worth doing. Honestly, you make my Sonic love a good thing now, because I get to talk to you guys online about it. We've had so many new people come to the channel. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You could consider leaving this a like, a comment. It really goes a long way. Dislike it if you want to dislike it. You know, it still helps. It helps other people see the video. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.